Hey, what's up? My name is Francisco, and in today's training, I'm going to teach you how you can start leveraging someone else's audiences to start growing your e-commerce brand. Now, this strategy can work no matter if you have a young business or established brand. No matter the stage of the business, you can make it work if it's done properly. Now, let's pretend you are a small business owner with a small e-commerce brand with no actual market presence, meaning you rely only on your social media channels to start selling your products. And basically through organic posts, the posts you make every day, the stories you upload, you basically rely on those channels. And because no one knows about you and no one is talking about how excellent about your product is, you have zero market reputation. And this happens because when you only rely on social media posts, only 10% of the people is getting your content. Meaning, if you have 1,000 followers, only 100 people will see your post. And it also depends on what people are engaging with your brand. So 100 people, imagine, for each post is very, very low. And that's why leveraging influencers to reach thousands and hundreds of thousands of people is the best strategy you can start applying. Now, why influencers, and why should they be qualified? First, they need to have a decent amount of followers, preferably on TikTok. Why TikTok? Because content made on TikTok usually performs very well on all social media channels, literally all social media channels, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It works really well. So influencers that have a decent amount of followers on TikTok and Instagram is a very good signal that this influencer is gonna make your brand grow. Now, their posts should have engagement, at least 10% of their followers, meaning if they have 10k followers, at least they should have 1,000 likes on their post on Instagram. That is gonna give you an idea that this influencer is legit and they are not buying fake followers, because a lot of them do that. And lastly, their audience should relate to your brand, meaning they should be in your market audience. Basically, this influencer should have an established audience that will benefit from your product. Now, streetwear influencers already have their own audience in place, especially in booming platforms like TikTok. So the main way to start attracting the right audience to our e-commerce brand is to make use of their audience, but most importantly, the influencers' content, to develop user-generated content. Basically, a video promoting the clothing piece, or like jewelry piece, whatever you are selling, whatever piece of content is, we use to showcase the product to their audience and new audience, meaning cold as well, will be getting more UGC's content from them. So basically, the value when it comes to hiring influencers and getting them to create videos is basically the content. That's the most valuable asset that they're gonna give you. It's not the sale, it's not the followers, it's their content, and I'm gonna explain to you why later in this video. Very important. It's very important to know how to create this UGC content and know how to explain to the influencers how to create it. Because there is a right way to do it, meaning there's when it comes to content creation on TikTok, is very, very important to use storytelling and show the benefits of the product. There are so many things that they need to keep in mind in order to create successful content that is gonna sell. And by the way, if you want this framework, you can just send me a message, comment on this video, and I'm gonna give it to you. Now, why would this work? Because their audience already trusts them. They trust their influencer that much that they are gonna want to be like them, and that's gonna help with the purchase decision. And why would they want to copy? Because the influencers have social proof and authority when it comes to their audience, and they have already their own personal brand. So basically, them, using real products, it's a good indication for their followers, to also purchase from you, and that's gonna start building your market reputation. And it's not just about user-generated content, because influencers have so much power. You can use them to expand your social media and brand organically, meaning you can post this on your social media and grow a lot by using this method. Additionally, to promote it to a fresh core audience after iOS 14 and 15 should be focused 100% learning core audiences. Basically, nowadays retargeting has been weakened because of the iOS update. So it's very important to focus only on and rely on cold audiences. And in the next flow chart, I'm going to explain to you this strategy in more in depth, or easier to comprehend. So let's suppose this is your brand and that you want to reach your target market that is here, but you have no reputation. So what a brand would normally do would post on their social media channels and use hashtags. That's what most people do at the very earliest stage of their business. So the way it works is by hiring qualified influencers that have a big audience, again good engagement and following on TikTok, to create UGC, user-generated content. Now, what you can do is you can get stuck and push this content on your social media organically, meaning if you want your organic post to succeed, keep in mind you need to have a good following, because you only reach 10% of your followers. So that's very important. But you can get stuck here and reach only your followers, or you can use the power of paid advertising to start reaching the audience that you want. And by using someone else's content or influencers' content, that is going to skyrocket your market reputation and as well as your sales. So the right way to do it would be to start promoting UGC done the right way, using the power of paid advertising, meaning Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ads, and start promoting it to cold audiences. And when you use content from influencers, what's going to happen is that you will start reaching more and more people, and this is going to start increasing to a point that is going to literally cover your target market. And that's what's going to happen if you start using the power of advertising. So that's literally the best way to do it, because you're not only going to reach your desired target market, but also by using someone else's content that already have reputation, already have influence on people. That's gonna really increase your sales, but you're gonna 10x your sales literally. And if your brand is looking forward to get off the ground and start growing its following base and reputation, then as I said, the best solution is to leverage UGC content and run paid advertisements. And if you decide to work with us, we have you literally all the strategy. We have all literally 50% of the strategy covered. Not 50, I would say 80%. So what we do basically, if you decide to work with us, we have a pool of influencers that are already qualified. So you will save tons of hours trying to, get those influencers that are already qualified. And we will ask them to create the content for you, meaning after they receive your products, we will give them the framework so they can start producing this content the right way. Because as I said before, you can tell them to create the content they want, but it doesn't mean it's gonna work. Because we've seen brands wasting tons of money using influencers and that they haven't seen any growth at all. And that is because these influencers, one, they haven't created the content the right way to use it in paid advertisements, and two is because their audience cannot relate to the product they are advertising, basically. And basically their followers know already that this is promotion, so they just don't care about it. They just don't care about your brand, and that's why many waste money. And that's because it's not their fault. It's just that there is a very specific way to create these videos, content promoting your products, and that's something we also take care if you start working with us. But besides that, we start also scaling your paid advertising in a way that your business will skyrocket. Basically, we do it the right way. We have an entire process, which is this one, and I'm gonna go over it in another video maybe. But by using this process, we usually get 5 to 10x return on ad spend, meaning each dollar that you put in, we get to 5 or 10 back by selling your products, which is it's a key piece. You need to know what the returns should be. Usually 5 to 10 is awesome for business owners that have good margins, or at least 50% margins of the products. And basically that's what we do. If you start working with us, we cover most of this strategy, and also we make sure we target your market audience. But aside from that, when it comes to UGC content, we create 25 pieces a month for you, and that's enough for your post, for your stories, to have your social media channels active. And yeah, that's basically what we would do for you. And so if you wanna basically start getting your business off the ground by using the power of this strategy, don't hesitate in shooting me a message. I think on my Facebook, my WhatsApp is there, so we can schedule a meeting, talk about your brand and what strategy you can what's the best strategy that you can start implementing. For us, this combined with these procedures it's just we literally 10x their sales in 90 days. Our clients see other reality. It's just a skyrocketing experience basically. So yeah, hope you got tons of value out of this video. If you liked it, just please leave a comment. And if you want to talk more about this, what we do, I'm gonna record another video, but I'm not gonna go over that right now. So please find this helpful and valuable, and I will see you in the next training. See ya.